Okay, I now want to show you kind of what it looks like to build out content and what the class as a whole looks like within Canvas. So to get to that, all we do is hover over courses and groups up here. Um, I'll point out that this top gray bar with these different links, that can be customized to your school's colors, your school's logo, all of that, so that this will really have your look, your feel in Canvas. Students won't even necessarily know that they're in Canvas per se. It could just be your platform, so they're not getting confused. If we want to access a course, all I do is hover over the courses and groups here and just select the class. These classes will show up for the students and teachers as they're added into those and as they're in the current semester or current term. And so I can click on this. Let's jump into creative writing here. So now as I'm in this creative writing class, I'm enrolled as a teacher and a student, and so I've got this course setup checklist, the ability to view analytics and those things, and that's because I'm a teacher in here. Um, I've also set this class up so that this home page has kind of its own look and feel. I've got some colors and pictures and quotes. I've got this link here. This is a link that I've embedded into this that I can just send students. They'll start here for this week one, right on that, click that button. I've got these different links to the modules, wiki pages, assignments, and grades within my class. And so then these icons will appear in other areas and students will just kind of become familiar and know that's modules or that's a wiki page. I've got my rules for the class, and then I've also got just some additional pictures and my contact information down here. Um, this is the home page that myself as a teacher, I've wanted to design it this way. You as a teacher have the ability to kind of customize. You can do all kinds of creative things with a home page like this. You can also change this home page layout. So maybe you don't want to do that. You can just do an assignment list or assignments with the syllabus or just course modules and sections, things like that. So you have the option to do quite a few different things there with your homepage. I do want to point out here that if you do choose to kind of customize or make it look like your own and have your own things in there, um, what what's kind of cool about that is maybe some of your teachers are comfortable or familiar with using a website, and so they've got their teacher website. Well, they can essentially pull most of those resources and just put them on their home page within Canvas. And then as the student logs in, they're going to see this home page now. Um, I did mention that I'm logged in as a teacher into this class, but Canvas is going to have a very similar look and feel for the students and then parents if you have parent co-enrollment. There's not a different interface. This left-hand navigation here, so I've got the different links to different areas within my class. So I've got announcements, assignments, quizzes, and then I've got a group that are all grayed out. These are items that I've chosen to hide from the students in my class. So right here, right from here, I've kind of hidden these from all of my students. So when a student logs in, they're only going to see home, announcement, assignment, and quizzes. Um, and that's nice because as a teacher, maybe you're not going to be utilizing some of the, maybe you're not using discussions, and so you don't even want to confuse the students with that. You can just hide it right from them. You can make it as simple as just having an assignments tab over here so that when your students go in, they just see assignments and they can click on that and go into there. Um, we wanted to make it customizable and yet constant throughout the student's experience so that then each class they have the same layout, kind of similar look and feel, but then the teacher can customize it. Again, on this right-hand menu, I've got a to-do list, similar to that first page we were on. This to-do list will update automatically, so as things are going on in my class, I will have this. And this is just specific to items in this class. So again, I'm in creative writing. I have my to-do list for creative writing. This isn't showing up or showing items from all of my classes as a whole. I would have any recent feedback or coming up in the next week if I had any items in this class. Um, and so let's take a look now. If we wanted to kind of customize this left-hand menu, all I have to do is go into my course settings here. So I'll click into the course settings tab. I've got some course details that I can set up and kind of customize. I want to point out real quickly that I've got this student view right here. As a teacher, if you ever want to kind of test or look at exactly what your students would be seeing, you can go to your settings, click this student view, which will show you exactly what the students are seeing in the system. So then it's going to pull this navigation and all of that out. But if we want to customize this, I'll use this navigation tab here. And then it's as simple as just dragging. If I want to hide them, I just drag them down here and they'll be grayed out. Or if I want to bring some of them up, I can just pull them up into here, and we'll pull up quizzes and then assignments. And I'll save this. And now we'll see, so it looks like modules, or one of these just appeared. So now I've got a little bit bigger one. I'll show you the student view as well. So if we click on student view, now this is what the student will see when they're in the system. So they're just going to see these simple navigation buttons. Because I'm a test student, I don't really have anything coming up in the next week or a to-do list, and so that's been removed from this right-hand pane. The start button, all of this from this home page looks very similar, has the same look and feel that it did with the teacher view. When you are in a student view, or when you're looking at things in a different view, you'll always have this kind of bar at the bottom letting you know that, hey, you're in a student view, so you can reset or leave the student view and we'll jump back in as a teacher. So that's kind of the course, just overall real quick. When you jump into a class, some of the options that you have, some of the customization that you can do, and how the views are very similar from students to teachers to parents.